together. No. No? Okay. It's not a karaoke? No? Okay. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. My mic's a little hot. Hey, week 3. Week 3 of Summer Band is here, and we're on it. I tell you what, first 2 weeks have been good, real good. So this week I did, let's see, pull up my schedule, as they say, and so this week we had Drumline. We did Leonis and Reyes, who are learning new songs. We did the full mariachi violins and armonia, also learning a new song. Jazz Fundamentals been going Mr. Meyer. I hear due to one of Mr. Meyer's issues, you ended up playing Secret Hitler during the last Jazz Fundamentals. So we did board games on Tuesday. Let's see, all state lessons on Friday, and then the MMB Woodwind and Brass on Thursday. It's a good week. I saw more people. Tuesday, so this board game on Tuesday thing, I'm purposely not like throwing it out there on the emails. I'm just putting it in the video because I want participation, don't get me wrong, but I don't want, my mic is still too hot, but I don't want like 50 people, right? I don't want a lot of people. That sounds wrong, but it's just what it is. We can't have a mob of people. So this we've done it twice now, and it's been a little different group each time. I played Pandemic 2 weeks ago. This week we played, what did we play? Seven Wonders? Did we play Seven Wonders? I think Mr. Beckers even jumped in. We played 2 rounds of it. So it's good. We'll do it again this Tuesday. So I'll get to lessons later. But I went through the roster and who I've seen, and over the 2 weeks I've been in contact with about 50, a little over half, 56% of the fall band roster. So it's not bad. I mean, it's not great. It's not bad, though. I'll take it. It's acceptable. I have a goal, though. I want this week, and I'm going to send an email to section leaders about this. I want to see that go up to, let's say it needs to be 65%. I want about a 10-point jump. I want to see 65% by the end of this week. So I know there are people who weren't able to come the last 2 weeks, and they've emailed me, and I appreciate the communication. Let's get 10% more of you at this coming week, showing up to something. Leonis, Reyes, something. The Monarch Marching Band, MMB stuff at the end of the week. Remember, those count as lesson credits. And I know the people who are watching this video are probably the ones coming. So get a friend to come with you. Get someone else who doesn't watch these videos every week. Get them to come with you to one thing. Just let's bump that up. Let's get that up. The more of you we can get participating, the better. 56% at this point in time is fine. I'm okay with that. Let's be better. That's kind of my thing this year. Let's stop settling. Let's go. Let's move forward with that. So I want to see that move up. Board game this Tuesday. I don't know. I haven't been picking them ahead of time because it depends on who shows up. Right, the first week there was 4 of us, so we played Pandemic as a 4-person game. This Tuesday there were more. We did Seven Wonders. So we still haven't done A Betrayal at House on the Hill. We haven't done Hail Hydra. We haven't done Jurassic Park. There's quite a few games we haven't done yet. There's a couple games I've got at home. I'm thinking about bringing that none of you have played at school because I've had them here, including the OG board game. The first board game we played in the band room years ago, pre-pandemic. It was Oregon Trail. Not the computer game, like it's a board game, Oregon Trail. I might bring that this week. We'll see. All right. On to this week's things you really probably don't care about, but I'm going to tell you about anyway because it's important. It's consuming my life right now, and here it is. There's this week's my half marathon training, all green this week. So it rained. I couldn't bike. I couldn't bike on Tuesday, so I had to run. So I had no biking this week. But my Sunday runs are the longer ones. You can see I've been trying to increase them a little bit at a time. And then overall, the whole week, I've been upping that. And I'm obviously going past what the training thing I downloaded recommends. But, man, half marathon is it's 13 miles. And I'm only at 6.5. Like, that's halfway there. It's a long ways to go. I got till November, but I just gotta keep. I gotta get ahead of this training schedule. I feel like I do. Maybe not. I keep doing that path. I told you last week. I start at my house. I do Fort Purdy, which goes around Ridge Road, and then down like 10th, and then over to 6th Avenue North down to where the Yellow Smoke Trail starts, and I do the whole Yellow Smoke Trail, and then I go back home, and that's I ride about 6.5 miles. It is so hilly. It is just hills, 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 and every time, both times I've done it, I'm going, why am I doing this? Why am I torturing myself? And I thought, no, if I can do the hilly one, then when it gets not hilly, it'll seem easy. Just you do harder than you think. So there's my my update on the half marathon. So yeah, so this morning was 6.61. That's the longest. So that's the longest run I've done. The longest had been the 10K, which was 6.25 ish, and then last week I did 6.4. This week 6.6. So I just keep up and up and up and up. So I had somebody ask me, tell me about this office situation, and I said, no, you have no idea how nerdy this is. Like, but I don't say that pejoratively. Like I always say, like, home office for me, it's I do work here, especially in the summer. It needs to be somewhere where it makes me happy, and that seems silly, but you guys get older, you'll understand. Like I surround myself with stuff that makes me. To borrow a stupid cliche quote, gives me joy, right? But things that make me happy. And when I was a kid, I was a kid in the 80s, and it was all about Transformers for me. So I don't know why it's like, I think it's more than just like it's robots and it's cars or whatever, but it's the engineering of it. I think that's what always fascinated me, is like someone designed that toy, right? Like I was the 8, 9, 10-year-old going, oh my gosh, someone like designed this to turn into that's what always kind of fascinated me, which is also like this my other thing. We won't be surprised that I was obsessed with as a child with Lego, because again, it's all about the building and the engineering. And so I'm not going to show you the office because I don't need that in the world, but I could tell you, like, you can see part of a shelf back here. Those shelves go all the way around this office. Like, there are shelves on all 4 walls. The exception is where my desk is here. I've got a TV right here that you can't see. It's off screen. It's where I put, like, you'll see me looking over there. It's where, like, notes or stuff are. But besides that, it's shelves, and there's these glass cases where the more valuable collectible. They're toys. The more valuable. And these would be the original 84, 85, 86 Transformers, the ones that came out in the 80s. And so I've over the last 25 years, I've been picking them up. Like, I'll see one in a store, an antique store or something, or on eBay or wherever. I just keep kind of collecting them, and it's just grown and grown and grown and grown. Do I know how much it's worth? Yes, I do. I keep track of that. Am I going to tell you? Nope. If you ask me in person, I might tell you, but not on this platform. All right. So that anyway, I don't know what I was like. I get people ask me about my collection. I'm not gonna show it all to you. I might give you a picture or two here and there, but trust me, I'm surrounded by it right now. Right here, up above the TV, framed on the wall, are the 4 original. So Transformers first started as a comic book series, and it was 4 limited time comics, and I've picked up all 4 throughout time, and they're framed right here. So there you go. All right, that's about enough. Enough about me and my week. I haven't seen anything new. Oh no, I have. I watched that Minecraft movie, and I hate myself for it. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't play Minecraft, so that's probably the problem. I'm assuming there's things in there that make you guys laugh. I'm like, oh. That movie made me dumber. All right, so that is the movie I've seen lately. Okay, let's get on with life. Here's announcements, updates. Okay, here's updates. I don't have a whole lot for you this week. We're into the routine of the summer band schedule now, so I'm going to flip over to my other screen here. Here's the schedule for this week. I'll scroll down here to week 3. So today, if you're watching this on a Monday, we've got Leonis and Reyes and Jazz Fundamentals, and then drumline again 3 to 4. And then tomorrow we got the Mariachi Violins and Mariachi Harmonia. We'll do board games at 3. Let's keep that open. Wednesday, same as Monday, right? Leonis and Reyes, Jazz Fundamentals with the drumline. Thursday, I think it's our only other one. I only did 2 of these this year. It's the only other marching band, woodwind, marching band, brass sectionals where we work on the music. So that's your last chance to do that, because after that there isn't on this Friday. It's Dead Week and there's nothing, and then it's marching band camp. So this will be your last chance this week, to pick up those lesson credits. In fact, if you're not in drumline, this is it. Look at that. Going to week 5, it's just the 2 drumline ones. Besides that, the only other quarter 1 lesson credit opportunities are this week. So that would be Monday for drumline, Wednesday for drumline, mariachi violins and armonia on Tuesday, and then everybody woodwinds and brass on Friday. That's it. We're done with the lesson opportunities. So again, especially freshmen, I'm trying to help you out here. It's really going to help you first quarter if you get those lesson credits done now for quarter 1. Get that checked off your list. What I didn't talk about earlier was All-State. So we've got, I think I had 13, 14 people showing up for All-State lessons, which is pretty good. It's a good number, and for the most part, so far, everybody's had a good attitude and have been making progress. You got to keep that up. Those of you doing All-State, you can't get behind. Like I tell you this, and some of you believe me, and some of you don't, and some of you learn the hard way. If you just keep at it, it's not that bad. Man, you fall behind, and that's when you start crying in my office. So, and I don't like you crying in my office. You can do it anytime. I will listen to you. You're always welcome. But can we avoid that? Can we not get you mentally to the point where you feel that down about it? So those of you doing All-State, please stand top. But you're doing good things so far. Keep it up. In fact, everything has been positive this summer. The beginner violins have been really good start. The mariachi kids coming in are learning new songs. I mean, it's been a very, I feel like it's going to be a good year, and so far it hasn't disappointed. So far this summer, it's been good, so let's keep that up. I had a really good conversation, so much more organized and cohesive than Grant and Jasmine. I said it was going to be Lazaro this week, but Lazaro was out of town, so we skipped to low brass. So Gavin and Abby, I had a good conversation with them about some leadership stuff, learned a little bit about what they've been up to this summer. So, and then I think 10 questions. I always lose track. So here we go. Here's our leadership thought number 1.
Thought number 1.
Okay, I got Gavin and Abby here in charge of Low Brass World. We're in the green room. I keep switching locations because they're redoing the stage floor right now, so it can't be in the FAC. And there's beginner flutes going on in the band room. So if you can hear a metronome, I'll give you 3 guesses who's teaching beginner flutes right now. It rhymes with Mr. Kyers. So here we are. What's been up? What you been up to, Abby? How's your summer been?
I just got back from Europe a few weeks ago. I went on the Europe trip with the school.
We don't just gloss over that. So is Mrs. Koster's trip?
Yeah.
Those are always good trips. Where'd you go?
Germany, France, and Spain.
I have never been to Spain. So you got one up on me there. What was your favorite?
I got to swim in the Mediterranean in Barcelona.
That's cool. Very cool. What's your favorite? Like, is that your favorite thing you saw?
No, I mean, it was like one of the sad things / like everybody has to go to. We went to one of Dachau, a concentration camp. It's a really great experience.
It's one of those things where you need to see it, but you don't want to really go back and see it again. It's for me that one and the Anne Frank house. That's in Amsterdam. Those 2 places are like. Yeah, you kind of walk, especially Dachau. I don't know what your experience was. You walk around going, you don't know what to say. Like, it's just, well, anyway. All right, follow that up, Gavin. What have you been up to?
Just a lot of work, I guess.
Where are you working?
Up at DNS Sales, building trophies with my grandpa.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Got the good family connection there.
Oh, yeah.
Good. All right, so this is going to be an ignorant question. Are you busy in the summer?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what kind of trophies are you? Is it like golf championships, or what are you doing?
The big dance competition down in Ames, the Bravo.
Oh, yeah?
We built all those.
Oh, cool.
Did one up in Minnesota for that too.
So that company's doing trophies for regional. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not just like local Iowa stuff.
It's
You're doing
all over. Yeah.
Very cool. Look at the big reach you get there. What's the biggest trophy you built this year?
Yesterday I built, 35 inches.
For what?
Can you say?
A race.
Oh, like a car race?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, look at you.
I know.
So you're actually like, you got to put the bolt in and this thing.
Let
Okay.
us screw in.
So when we get them and they're all loose, I can blame you.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Great. I'll start with Abby. What's one leadership concept that you is important to you, or that you wanted to give a go at today?
Oh, jeez.
If you say responsibility, I'm going to hurt somebody.
No.
Or empathy, or any of the reach stuff.
Like, I honestly, I really like the focus the best.
Yeah. Like, you talking like vision focus?
Yeah,
Or, okay.
like what that is. More about what you want to be and what you want to get accomplished, and that goes for everybody.
Is that Jasmine did that one last week, I think?
Yeah.
Like, you two are the first ones who brought that up. But, like I said last week, it's really important you had to have vision. Because what are you doing? Like, where do you want to go? Good. Gavin, what you got?
Well, I was gonna say like accountability.
After I just scolded the reach. Okay, I'll take that back.
Whoops.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Because we do talk about, I mean, in the leadership stuff, accountability does come up. So that's
Yeah.
not fair that I throw all reach things out.
I would just say accountability because, you know, nobody's perfect. It's just like, how are you going to like bounce back, and how are you going to ask questions for something you don't know the answer of? Are you just going to sit back and hope somebody comes to you, or are you going to go up to ask a section leader, drum major, to get that figured out?
And then you've got to build the right culture so people aren't afraid to come
up and ask.
So, hey, there you go, low brass. Go ask Gavin. I mean, you can ask Gabby too, but Gavin's looking for you in a not creepy way.
Whoa.
So, what does the phrase? We'll go back to Abby. The phrase above the board or the band room doors there. Never let them take away your pride. What does that? What does that mean to you?
Well, it's about not. You can't let other people like tell you what to do in your life. Like, you should be able to chase after what you want to do, what your dreams are, and there are going to be so many people that want to stop you to make them feel good about themselves and bully you, and you just have to keep pushing forward because they haven't lived your life. They can't judge what you've been doing to accomplish it. So
Yeah, I like that they haven't lived your life, and it's not. I think we use in the context of band, but it's more than that, right? Like, it's the same thing in other activities or other things important to you in your life. You can't let people like bully you out of that. Gavin, how about you?
Basically, just don't let other people determine what you do with your life and how you enjoy it. I mean, you can do whatever you want, and you're still gonna get bullied, or not bullied, not bullied.
But no,
but
there's always people who don't.
They're
get
gonna
it.
be talking about you, and they just don't care what you're doing.
Some people are so just into themselves they can't see other people. Good, yeah, you guys get it. All right, 10 questions. Ready for this? I made Abby go first, so we'll make Gavin go first on the 10 questions. Oh, I didn't ask you, what are you looking forward to this year? Like, it can be band related, not band related, like the school year coming up. Is there something like I said, you can do marching band, you can do anything. Like, what is it? Grant talked about a family trip, which I think he's not gone on yet, but I think it's next week. Tell me, what are you looking forward to this week, Abby? Or this year?
I've got a lot of things going on. Bands, tennis season is
Which is
starting.
crazy, because it's going to be, like, by our, like, homecoming, your season's over. Like, it's so early. It's weird.
Our first match is August 6th.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It's a little nutso, yeah.
I just finished softball, so softball next year, and then bowling, and then I'm super excited. I have summer lessons. I'm teaching music for academic decathlon.
Oh, nice.
And
was it Poe I talked to? I didn't know you guys already started academic decathlon stuff.
We started it early. We've never done summer lessons before, but we started early because we're making it to nationals again this year because we
a little
want to
more
make
exciting than Des Moines this year.
It'll be in California. We're making it. So
Cool. I'm embarrassed to say I didn't realize you were in softball.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I play JV. Yeah.
I mean, I've been to the concession stand, just not paying attention to what position you play.
Left field.
Okay. So you would have been right there in front of the concession
Yeah.
stand. I'm not paying no attention to you. I'm an awesome person that way, apparently. Gavin, what are you looking forward to?
Probably bowling season the most.
Hopeful.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Oh, yeah. We'll be better than last year.
Yeah, you didn't really graduate.
No, we didn't graduate anymore.
Yes, I was thinking, you graduate anybody?
And then we got a good freshman coming in too.
Who's that?
Keaton Hartwig.
Okay, cool. Very good. Now, 10 questions, and I'll make Gavin go first since we made Abby go first. Here we go. Now you just gotta don't overthink these. Just bang, 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 bang.
Okay.
I hope one of them's not about a Google search. If it is, I'm skipping it. I've learned my lesson after that one. Here we go. Do you think anyone considers you a hipster, Gavin?
Nope.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Abby?
No.
No, I would not consider either of you hipster at all. I'm not a big hipster fan. So, all right. What type of music helps you cook? That is a weird question.
I mean, I only listen to country music, so that.
That has to be your answer.
I only listen to like top hits or whatever.
Like
I'm not a
current?
music listener. Yeah,
Okay. It's okay. That's a good. When I cook, I don't listen to music. I usually like put an audiobook on or a podcast.
yeah.
And when I do dishes, the same thing. All right, next thing. Was that 2? Is this 3? Okay. See, I am terrible at this. Tell me what you like to do on weekends in a Valley Girl voice.
What?
So you know what a Valley Girl voice is?
No.
Like totally.
Oh.
So you gotta tell me what you like to do on the weekends, but you might have the dumbest set of questions we've ever had.
So basically,
That's good so far.
I like to work at the bowling alley, or I like to watch baseball on TV.
Oh, cool. Okay. Wait, you're a Yankees fan, aren't you?
Yankees and
That was a
Royals.
That was Yankees Cubs series.
No,
The
that was-
first game was good for you.
I thought we were going to
two-
destroy you the rest of the series.
I was worried.
That
But-
just did not happen.
All right, Abby, Valley Girl voice. What do you like to do on the weekends?
I really like to play tennis with my brother. It's super fun.
Totally. This is. I feel it's
Weird.
vaguely racist in a weird way. I don't know. Racist is the wrong thing. Like it's. I don't know. None of us are from California. We're good. All right, 4. What was your? I said I'm skipping it, and I'm skipping it. All right. What do you want? How do you want loved ones to remember you? You guys are a little too young to be thinking about that, but
I want them to remember me as a great guy.
that's nice.
Someone who helped them out and was really nice.
Look at you guys. All right.
No.
These.
Oh.
I'm skipping that one too. All right, because I don't know. There's no. Okay, the question was love or friendship. Literally, it was those 3 words. I don't. What's the context? We're skipping. What does the acronym SCUBA stand for? Is this 5?
Oh.
Let's say it's 5. Do you know?
Mm.
You got to make it up if you don't know.
Huh? Oh.
I'm trying to think. I think I used to know.
So can understand behind alleyways.
Okay, SCUBA.
Oh my gosh. Say, can you? Just you.
Okay.
So can you be awesome?
Okay, cool. I am 90% sure the UBA is underwater breathing apparatus.
Oh.
Like, you know what scuba
Yeah.
diving is? Yeah, that's the whole outfit. This S and the C. Oh, well, we'll never know because I don't have a computer
No.
here. All right. I think this is 6. Is there such... You guys have...
Wow.
It's like... there's a bunch of questions we haven't given them. We got to give them in this one. All right. Is there such thing as objective beauty? So subjective is like opinion. So objective is everyone agrees. Okay, so is there such thing as objective beauty?
No.
Like everyone can't agree on one.
Right. So I'd say no is the right answer. I think this is 7. Did you ever have a lemonade stand as a kid?
I did once.
Did you? Like last summer?
Yeah.
Okay. All
For
right.
garage sales.
You both
when I was
did.
a
Very
kid.
nice. Very good. Good. 8. That's the kind of questions we need. Which coworker? Okay, so the peer student. Which student peer did you get into the most mischief with?
Probably Jaden Bradley.
That seems right.
Mischief. I would never.
No, Abby doesn't get in mischief.
No.
If you were to, who would it be with? Like, who'd be the closest person to like talk you into something?
Probably my friend Raya Varner.
Okay, yeah, I can see that too. All right, 9. What is one thing everyone needs more of?
Love.
Yeah, that's
Continue the
Oh,
training.
There you go.
yeah, confidence.
Those are good answers. Last one. What is the strangest thing you ever saw while walking down the street?
Oh. Honestly, don't know.
I'll tell you the strangest thing I saw walking down the street.
Yeah.
I'll be able to give you a chance to think. So it was in Washington, D.C., and it was on vacation, You ever been to Washington, D.C.?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You ever been to Washington, D.C.?
No.
So this is the mall, which is that big thing down the thing. You got the side streets. And anyway, walking towards one of the Smithsonian museums, there's like 17 of them. And I kept hearing, booty bat bit, booty beep beep, doody beep beep doot. And we get closer and it gets louder. I'm like, okay, we're gonna figure out what this is. It sounds like a saxophone. I turn the corner and there's a grizzled old man. Like his life has been rough to him. He's got a tenor sax, and he's going beep 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 beep. And then in the little pad guard on the bottom, he had a cigarette sticking in there, like stuck in there. He'd go. That's why he was doing short things. He's going beep 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 beep. Like he couldn't go more than a measure and a half without taking a drag on his cigarette. That's the strangest thing I've seen. Okay, did you think of anything?
No.
All right, Abby.
I was in. I mean, it's not really strange. I was in Paris and we were waiting on our bus because it had rained a lot, and so there was a little bit of flooding. And there was just this car, and apparently it cut off. There's a lot of bikers, so it cut off this biker, and they were just yelling at, like, driving along each other, just
While they
yelling
were
rapid
gone.
French at each
Nice.
other, and it was just hilarious.
So, oh man, French are, I would say weird, but that's not nice. I don't mean it like judgment wise, but they're a different group of
Yeah.
people, right? Like, yeah. All right. Hey, look at you guys. I tell you, after last week's Jasmine Grant debacle, you are like professional interviewers here. So
Boom.
you nailed it. Good job. All right, here's thought number 2.
Thought number 2.
Okay, thought number 2. Space. You ever thought about space? It's wild. I don't know the number, but our planet is hurling through space at a ridiculous speed around the sun, right? That whole solar system is hurling through space at a ridiculous speed in a galaxy which is hurling through space at a ridiculous speed. Like, it's a little crazy to think about. And all of these things are all moving, right? So when you talk about like space travel, you know, on the TV shows, they're like, oh, we're point my ship here. We go. That's not how space travel works, y'all. Like, you got to account for gravity and like, when we launch something into space from Earth, let's say we're traveling to Mars. You understand, we're not pointing our ship at Mars and going there. We're pointing our ship where we think Mars is going to be when we get there. Like, have you really wrapped your head around some of that? Like, space travel is immensely complicated. Again, everything's hurling through space at an incredible speed. So you have to account for, it's like if I were to drive to Harlan, but Harlan's moving. So I can't just go south on 59 to Harlan. If Harlan's moving, I got to go where I think Harlan's going to be in the time it takes me to get there. So I have to know how long it's going to take me to get there. And then, but that depends on where you're going, right? Like, it's so like, because you don't, like, you got to figure out where it's going to be and then like where you're going to intersect. There's a simulator out there. I think it's called Space Simulator. If any of you are into this kind of nerdy stuff, it does a pretty decent job of making you think through that. And it's just, you're trying to get to the moon. Like, it's crazy. Space is crazy. Okay. There's my thought too. That's not that crazy of a thought because I think most of you know that. But when you really start to think about it, it is mind blowing how crazy space is. All right. That's enough yakking for me. I have no complaints, guys. It's been a good summer. The freshmen have been coming in, people have been coming in. I've seen over half the band so far. I can't complain. It's good. Monarch Band is strong. We're here. We're going strong. I'm pleased. Let's keep it up. Let's not settle. All right. Let's keep up the work and let's keep making the most out of it. Have a great week. I hope to see many of you this week. With that, I'm out.
Peace.